Good morning, everybody. A little bit afternoon. Um, so we got the pop this morning that we tested this high. Fair warning that we could come test this lows. That's what we did. We had a nice degenerate bounce. I'll tell you guys, here's what I think is going to happen. These lows that we left behind are not good. That doesn't mean that we can't go up first. Here's what I think is going to happen, basically. I think what's more than likely than not to happen is we test these highs and then we sweep out this wick. Okay. So if I had to gamble on this, right, the first thing would have been that we're very likely to retest these lows. Okay, cool. We already retest them. The next thing is I'm pretty sure we test these highs. These are untested. So my thought is, depending on how your positioning is from this morning, I have no idea when you got in, if you got in, whatever. But if your positioning is pretty good, I don't think it's a bad gamble to hold a small position, try to get it up towards 7,600. Once we get up 7,600, I have a pretty strong feeling that you need to hedge, or you need to, if you want, you can short, right? You can short a false breakout up here. A false breakout would be something that pushes above this wick right here and then fails a higher low. So it would go like this, and then it would bounce right here and then fail. You could short that all the way back down to right here. So that sets up a nice short later. I do have a high time frame bullish bias. I just don't think we're done messing around with these lows. I know that's not what people want to hear. They just want to be like, can we cruise out of this horrible ass zone? But no, not yet. I don't think we're ready yet, guys. I think we need to sweep these lows again. I just think it's much cleaner if we go up and then down than if we just go down right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put my bias that we go up first. That said, it's my bias, and what I'm trying to suss out is what the hell is going on in this range, right? What is this? And being able to predict this perfectly is not so great. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we got a spring and then a retest, and I know it's slop, but this retest is going to come here, then the retest gets a higher low, and then we go. So if we're going to break out, my best guess is we fill out the zone a little bit more. We go up to 7,600, we come down to 7,400, then we go from there. I'm going to write that up. That's my bias of how we're going to play it out. Hopefully that's helpful. Bitcoin's the same sort of thing. I'm almost positive we get another little pop through here, and then we retest these lows again. I just don't think we can get out of this neighborhood without retesting these lows a couple more times. It's just, this is not what a bottoming pattern looks like to me. Now I can be proven wrong. If we reclaim right here, 64 basically where my buy-in is, then it's all clear. But I just think there's more tomfoolery at the bottom of the range, guys. Riot and Mara are just doing Riot and Mara things. Or just up and down. Remember, I told you these degenerate candles can go 10% either direction. It doesn't much matter. There's just not a lot to add here. I wanted to get back into AMD. With the gap hold. We didn't hold the gap. We did, however, fall down here, and we're trying to reclaim it. I think what's going to happen is similar to the other thing. I'm not going to get in yet. I'm going to wait for it to push, and then I'm going to wait for a higher low, and then I'm going to get in later. Basically, I'm going to let my ES play resolve, and I'm going to get back into AMD later. Coin, same as always. Upstart, I think we have a great entry on. Meta, it's chugging, but it is what it is. I think if we're not on the lows on Netflix, we're extremely close. MVAX, I'm eyeing this for entry above 1015. Palantir, I'm still in the same starter position, waiting for a relief bounce. MSTR, look at that 7%. This thing is going to rip so incredibly hard when Bitcoin catches low. I understand that people are completely dejected on this, and this is the absolute best time to start buying this stuff, is when people hate it. The sell-off was predictable in a way, but the depth of the sell-off, not so much. I didn't know it was going to come all the way down here. I don't think anybody did, but that's okay. The more that they sell off in this correction, the faster the snapback's going to be. We just need that Bitcoin to reclaim. Once Bitcoin reclaims, I guarantee this trades above 500. People who are holding from 300 are in a lot of pain, but you know, that's probably not you. If you're holding from like 150 or 100 or whatever, I don't know what your MSTR entry would be if you're playing this, but you're okay on this one to hold. I just, I feel your pain. I understand. It's not great. Remember, this is in a very similar structure to Bitcoin, but it's more leveraged. So the downs are more down and the ups are more up. When Bitcoin catches a bid, so will this, and it will be brutal. Snap back, rubber banding the opposite side. I just don't know what kind of position you're holding, so I can't say. NUE is about to hit our new entry. New entry for NUE. We are right about there. We're going to go ahead and snap up these longs around 227. I'll throw that in the channel. Okay. So if you're watching, we nailed this play, guys. We got a long here at 170. We sold it at 266. We're going to long again 227. I don't think We could have played this any better. I don't think this could be any better. Actually, as I finish this video, I'll toss it in the channel. That's about it, guys. So I'm looking to get back in AMD and NUE. Those are the two plays for me today. And I'm looking for hopefully a nice push on ES and then a sweep of those lows once this is figured out. But like I said, I don't think this is going to be easy. I think it's going to be like do fling, and then once it flings, I think it's going to sweep out all of this garbage price action that we got over the past week and make it one smooth move, which is kind of nice for playing. That's about it, guys. Take care now.